Another day, another win for the Philadelphia Flyers. This team is unbelievable right now. They are unbelievable. I've never, in a million years, would have expected the Flyers to be 3 points out of first place. Never in a million years. Not this season, anyways. Maybe seasons down the line, but not this soon. Not this soon. And my God, am I happy it's here. The Flyers are rolling. They are the scariest, hottest, and I don't even know. They are the best. They are one of the best teams in the NHL right now, if not the best. As far as how hot they are going. What's this, a 6-game win streak? You have a home and home. Carter plays both games. Cat a hat. Plays both games. Wins both of them. Flyers beat the New York Rangers in Madison Square Garden 5-3. And it wasn't only Carter Hart. Special teams was on fire. It was on fire. 4 of the 5 goals were special team goals. Flyers open up the game. They get a penalty. They're on the power play. Flyers go on the power play literally with 24 seconds into the game. There was some action around the net. Bell tries to score, misses. Niskin's right there to put it back in. It was more like a pass. It went right across the crease. Niski scores it, back of the net. And also, Henrik Lundqvist started in net for the Rangers. He hasn't played in like a month. So that was good on the Fly. That was good for the Flyers anyways. I'll take it. I'll take that any day. Niskanen scores power play goal in the first 2 minutes of the game. Sean Couturier, before the game started, had the flu. He obviously played with the flu. I mean, it doesn't just go away in 20 minutes. That's not how, sickness works. He decided to play. Not only did he decide to play, but he scored a power play goal. Makes it 2-0 in the first period. And he also had a shot before that. It was actually a good save by Lundqvist. It was a one-timer at the point. He ripped it, and, pad save by Lundqvist. I mean, he might be old, but he's still a good he's still a Hall of Famer. I mean, you can't take that away from the guy. He's a Hall of Fame goalie. Brodeur was old, and he still played for the Devils, and he was still decent. I mean, it doesn't just go away. Yeah, age catches up with you, but as far as pure skill and talent go, Lundqvist has it. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer for a reason. You don't just win games, and you don't just become a Hall of Famer for nothing. You have to win. You have to be good at what you do for a very long time, and that is exactly what he's done in this league. I've messed this guy's name up since he has been a Philadelphia Flyer. I could never get his last name, or I would get his last name and not get his first name, or vice versa. But now, it is very hard, especially after yesterday. It's going to be hard for me to forget the name Derek Grant from here on out, because he made an impact in yesterday's game. 2 points for the newly acquired Flyer. Shorthanded, he takes it up the ice. Mike Raffle on the left side, little pass, beautiful pass, right to him. Mike Raffle backhands right over Lundqvist, makes it 3-0 on the shorthanded in the first period. Derek Grant played a great game yesterday. A great game. Very little mistakes. Now, I can say differently about Nate Thompson, who was in the box twice. Or I know he was there once, but he was making mistakes here and there. It's whatever. Derek Grant had a great game against the Rangers yesterday. Start of the second period, Derek Grant actually scores his first goal as a Flyer, makes it 4-0. I mean, Chuck Fletcher has made some great moves this season. Great moves. And, you know, it's with the AHL team. It's with the Phantoms bringing up players here and there, bringing them down. He's making good moves as the GM. And that's what you need. That is what you need as a general manager. You need that. As a young team, bring up guys. Look at Nick Aubé-Kubel. That kid is insane. He is good. He is good. He's always making plays. He had a breakaway a little earlier in the game that, you know, most guys don't break loose like that. There was a guy right on him, and he just skated right by him. Got a shot on net. It hit Lundqvist in the shoulder, but what? It's still a shot on net. It has a shot of going in if you shoot it. Just get the puck near the net, and it has a shot of going in. I love Nick Aubé-Kubel. He is quickly becoming one of my favorite players, just like Matisse did with the Sixers. Young player, you know, has his flaws here and there, but he'll work on it. And you could tell he's going to be a good player in this league for a very long time, especially for what he does. Rangers started creeping back into the game a little bit. After the goal, they score, make it 4-1. But after that, it was really, they controlled it, and they scored 3 power play goals also. But the final score was 5-3. TK scored on the power play, his 23rd goal of the year. It literally was 4 seconds into the power play. He was right by the net. Little redirection, right in. This team is on fire right now, and I'm loving it. I'm actually very impressed. I'm happy, I'm impressed, and this was not what I expected coming into this season for the Philadelphia Flyers. To be March 2nd and to be 3 points up from the Pittsburgh Penguins, who have a great team. You can't tell me that they aren't good. Crosby, Malkin, Letang's still there. They got, I think, Rust. I think that's his name. He's like leading them in goals. They just got Patrick Marleau. They have Murray. They have their goaltender now. And we're 3 points ahead of them. No hockey fan could have ever... I mean, let's be real here. They've lost some bad games. They're on, what, a 5-game losing streak? They just lost to San Jose, the Kings, and the Ducks. That's what their last 3 losses were. And they play Ottawa either today or tomorrow. If they lose, I mean, something has to change. I don't know what can change possibly this late into the season. But, I mean, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all. I'm glad Pittsburgh's losing. I didn't think we would be in second place at the end of the week just because of who Pittsburgh played this past week. I didn't expect it. But since it's happening, the Flyers are taking every little bit of advantage that's going on. They're taking advantage of it all, and that's all you can ask for. They're getting the job done, and that is what's great about this Flyers team. People are now starting to take notice, and they are not folding under the pressure. They're not. They're going out there, and they're playing hockey. They are playing the brand of hockey that they have been playing all season long, and guess what? It's worked, because we are second in the Metropolitan Division. We are 3 points behind first place Washington, and guess what? We play the Capitals in Washington on Wednesday. Must-see hockey. That is must-see TV. Flyers, Capitals, potentially for first place in the Metro by the end of this week, because we do play a back-to-back Wednesday and Thursday. We play Washington, obviously, on Wednesday, and then Carolina at home on Thursday. This Flyers team, man. This Flyers team, I love them. I love this team. AV, TK, Kevin Hayes. Cat a hat. Cat a hat. The kid is a stud. We have a great team. We have a great hockey team, and I am here for it. I really am. Grant is playing very well, very good hockey since what he played last week. His first game was like Wednesday or something like that. The Flyers are playing a brand of hockey that I didn't expect from this team to come until like maybe 3 to 5 years. I had a discussion with my uncle before the season even started, when we got Al Horford, and I said, this could be a very big change in Philadelphia sports. With the Eagles, with Wentz, with the Sixers, with the starting five. This was in the beginning of the season. I know now it's a lot different, and I don't know what's going to happen with that. But with the young players / veterans that you have on these teams, Wentz with the Eagles, Fletcher Cox with the Eagles, Ertz with the Eagles, you have that mixture of veterans and young guys like Brandon Graham and Wentz. That's a perfect example. Brandon Graham is up there. Carson Wentz is 27 years old, maybe. 26, 27. Then you got the Sixers, Joel and Ben. They are young guys. They are young. Bryce Harper is 26 years old. Reese Hoskins is 26 years old. Scott Kingery is 25 years old. And then you got that mixture with Gene Segura, Didi. JT's up there a little bit. And then with the Flyers, you got the perfect mixture of talent, skill, veteran, and young stud. Carter Hart, Brian Elliott, Claude Giroux, TK, Kevin Hayes, Jake Voracek, Couturier. You have these guys that are taking the next step into their careers, and they are proving that they are worth something in this league. You gave the contracts to TK and Pro V in the offseason. 6-year deals. Well, guess what? They have not failed. They have not failed at all. In what I thought I didn't watch a lot of hockey last year. The Flyers were mediocre. They didn't make the playoffs. But this year, I schedule my day around this team now. It used to be like that with the Sixers. Like, oh, well, if my friends wanted me to go outside, oh, no, well, Sixers are on at 7. I got to be home by then. I'm going to the game tonight. Now it's, oh, the Sixers are on. Okay, we can go. I'll just keep an eye on the score. Because without Ben and Joel, what am I watching? Shake had a good game yesterday. He had 39 points. Congrats. But it's not must-see TV. Football's different. Football's 8 games, 16 games. 8 games at home, 8 games away. Playoffs. Baseball. Nobody's going to watch 162 games a year. I mean, they could try. And for a person like me, it is not possible. I cannot do it. I have work. I have school. All that. It's not possible for me. I will talk about them, but it is not possible for me to see all 162 games from inning 1 to the last inning of the game. It's not possible. I try my best to get out content on this channel, on my Twitter, on my Instagram. And I try, and I do a pretty good job of it. From working in school, I still base my day off of Philly sports. And that's just the type of person that I am. I make time for the things that I'm interested in. And Philly sports is the main interest in my life. I'm not going to lie. So I kind of got off track a little bit from the Flyers. But this team is great. I'm excited for hockey. And I've never been this way, ever. I'm excited for Flyers hockey. Every time they have a game, I'm ready from the night I go to sleep till the day I wake up, till that morning I wake up. I am ready for Flyers hockey. I'm ready for the next game because I love watching this team. And that's what I was getting off of. I love watching this team. And they are the must-see TV in Philadelphia right now. Over the Sixers. Over any spring training game because it's, again, spring training. But you can't tell me that you are not excited for playoff hockey. Because I'm very excited. I've said it multiple times on this channel. Playoff hockey is the best playoffs there is to me. Baseball is up there. Basketball is obviously up there. All playoffs are great, but there's nothing like hoisting that Stanley Cup trophy. Kissing it. Kissing that trophy. Hoisting it. Kissing it. And to have that in Philadelphia, potentially, it would be a dream come true. It would be great to see that Stanley Cup being hoisted in the city of brotherly love on Broad Street, riding around the city. Man, I would love that. Man, I would love that. I love this team. I'm excited for Flyers hockey. And everybody in the city of Philadelphia should also be. Because this team is must-see TV. Now that's it for this video. Flyers beat the Rangers in both games in the home-on-home. 5-3. 4 special teams goals. 3 on the power play. 1 shorthanded. Derek Grant has to be my star of the game. 2 points. Gets his first goal and his first point as a Flyer. Worked it on the PK. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe on this video. 200 subscriber giveaway. Whenever we hit that, I will be giving away 2 hats of, your choice. It could be Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, Sixers. If you want a headband, I'll get you a headband. If you want a hat, I'll get you a hat. But thank you all for watching. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. If you are interested in Philadelphia sports, this is the place to be. I love you all. I'm out. Peace.